My wife's uncle had never shot a weapons-mounted thermal in the dark before. I had been out at his place a few times now, and he loved to tag along and watch me shoot a few coyotes. This time was different. This time I was bringing a second suppressed rifle with a RIX Leap 6 on it, and he was going to do some shooting. It all came together, and in that moment of chaos and extreme focus, do you think a new thermal shooter will remember to hit record and capture it, or just let it slip away? Without the recoil activated recording built into the Leap 6, this comparison clip would have slipped away uncaptured. This feature and many more are what make the RIX L6 such an easy unit to use. The RIX Leap 6 comes with a 640 by 360 sensor. This can be seen in the unit as the thermal's picture is a very wide rectangle on the screen. This is different than most units that run a 640 by 512 sensor with a picture that's almost a perfect square on the screen that you're looking at. The Leap 3 has the same look with a 384 by 216 sensor. Both units tout a 12 micron pixel pitch with a sub 25 millikelvin sensor and a 50 Hertz frame refresh rate. The objective lens on the L3 is 35 millimeters, while the Leap 6 has a 50 millimeter lens. Both units run on a replaceable 18650 battery and have 32 gigabytes of internal storage for all those kill shots. Both units feature a picture-in-picture function and have built-in Wi-Fi, app connectivity, and easy transfer for all those murder scenes. The units not only have a digital zoom that's 1 to 4x, but they also have an optical zoom of 3 to 9x. Now, the optical zoom is a cool feature that I've never seen before done quite like it. While turning up the optical zoom, you're actually zooming in on the screen itself, making the object you're looking at and the reticle bigger at the same time. This feature has stirred quite a lot of drama in the industry. Some naysayers are stating that RIX Optics marketing is deceiving because the optical zoom is only happening at your eye to aid how you look at the screen, and it's not actually zooming in on the objects you're looking at with the unit. Well, I'm here to clear the water and state on the record that the feature, even though it seems deceiving, works quite well at helping you take a far shot. With an AMOLED display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080, the screen offers a level of clarity that is impressively higher than the thermal sensor itself is offering. This high pixel pitch on the screen gives you the ability to zoom in on the screen quite a bit, making your shot easier while still maintaining the clarity needed for that shot. This also means that while recording, you do not even see in the video when you're using the optical zoom on the screen. You obviously can see the digital zoom if you choose to use the unit that way, but you do not see the optical zoom. The unit I have to compare the L6 against is the Infrared Outdoor RH50 V1. Bear in mind, at this point in time, iRay USA dropped a whole group of updated optics, including an RH50 V2 at SHOT Show a week or so ago. These newer optics have much better feature sets and likely better image quality too. I plan to be getting one or more of those soon to test and run for a bit and bring the results to you all. For now, this V1 is what you get. I have had quite a few good coyote stands with this Leap 6 and the RH50 V1 beside each other. Here's a clip from the same weekend where we stacked up 7 PA coyotes in about 6 hours of hunting on 2 different nights. The first night, I was out with my brother-in-law running the L6, and I was running the RH50 V1. I called in a pack of 6 coyotes, and we left with 3. The second night out, I was out with both my brother-in-laws and my old man. We called in a single, and my dad smoked it. Then we crossed the road and called in a pack of 4 that sounded off while we were calling in the single. We left with 3 out of those 4 to make 7 total in one weekend. It was quite the weekend that I'll forever remember as one of the best runs on PA coyotes that I've had to this day. In that original clip with one of my wife's uncles running the L6, I was running the RH50 on my 243. He wasn't confident and wanted me to shoot first. I told him, you shoot first and I'll play cleanup after he shoots if it's needed. He took the first shot on this extremely mangy coyote, and I held up my end of the deal and rolled that coyote at a dead run after he got up again. Let me tell you, that's a satisfying feeling to land a shot like that. Here's a very quick kill shot on a fox out at about 150 yards. We had all the kids along on this trip, and I was wearing the new RIX Stride ST6 on my helmet, recording as well. My brother-in-law is who's shooting here. One thing I've found a lot more fun than just killing lately is sharing these experiences with other people, and especially sharing them with my kids, passing it on. One consistent thing that I think you'll notice is the fact that I always put the L6 in the hands of people that I have along with me that are usually new to nighttime theatrics. One of the biggest reasons for this is that recoil activated recording. It always ensures that I capture the shot even when there's a new person running the rifle and optic that has never ran it before. They don't have to ever remember to hit record. The thermal scope does the work for them by remembering the 10 seconds before the shot and continuing to record after the shot. The L6 is extremely user-friendly. This makes it perfect for anyone, really. If you struggle with technology though, this scope's for you. I don't even think that I read the instructions in the manual to zero this L6 the first time. That's how easy it is to operate. Adding to the easy operation, if the person picking up the rifle with this optic has ran any 3-9 or similar scope with a standard magnification ring, the L6 will naturally be easy for them to pick up and operate the optical zoom on the screen to make taking the shot easier. If you're on a budget and you don't want to spend $5,000+ on a weapons mounted thermal, this scope's also for you, coming in at around $3,800. I would say this is a fantastic unit for the money. If you like what you see here and you think you want one of these for yourself, jump over to our site, www.arcane.com, to grab yours. If you have more questions after watching this and you want to talk to me directly or ask us any question via email cs@arcane.com. We would love to help you with any questions you may have via email or schedule you for a phone call. One thing that I've found a lot more fun than just killing myself lately.
Pause.
What?
That sounds so...
What?
I don't know how to catch it. I'm reading.
What?
You said something I find more fun than killing myself. I don't know how
well, I do mean that though, like me doing the killing.